My greatest question for you on today's show, Rosie. What was Michael Bunting thinking? Honestly, all I can think of watching that play unfold was Nazem Kadri, who no longer is with the Toronto Maple Leafs.
It's just so stupid, man. He doesn't know where the line is, and he doesn't know how to play that role. He doesn't know how to. Some guy, like, you look at Corey Perry, he plays that role so goddamn well. He can do the little cheap stuff and straddle the line, but he gets away with it. And then if he pisses the guys off enough, they're going to retaliate and he's going to draw the penalty. He can play tough. He can play hard. He can hit. He can fight if need be. He knows what to do. He plays that role so well. And Michael Bunting has no clue how to play that. He dives way too much. He puts his arms up screaming for calls way too much. He literally screams and mother F's the refs right in their face as if that's going to get you something positive in return. When has that ever given anybody something positive? Corey Perry just plays, and he doesn't scream in the ref's face. He just plays the game and gets under skin, and he gets away with shit, and he's very, very smart and very good at that. And Bunting has just lost his mind. He doesn't know how to play tough. He doesn't know how to play agitator. He doesn't know how to get away with stuff. He doesn't know how to play the little cheap stuff to get under their skin. He just blatantly in the wide open ice in a nothing play just jumps up and elbows a guy in the head to the point where right in front of the ref and then puts his hands up and goes, what? Like, you don't know how to play that role, man. And he's pissed off guys enough. I've seen it enough where he just continually shoots himself and his team in the foot with those kind of decisions. And I honestly am not even, that disappointed with him being gone because his effectiveness isn't there like it was last year.
Somewhere along the way, he's lost sight of what's made him effective as an NHL player, even in year one. I thought he was really, really good in year one, found a groove, was so pivotal for this team. Then you move forward to year two. I think he's been so lost in the extracurriculars. Like, that's the one thing he did well last year, I felt, was like tiptoeing that line. And of course, he was banged up for that first round series against Tampa, and people were excited to see him finally fully healthy for this series. And now he's likely to miss at least a game. And I just think he's lost sight of who he is as a player, man. Like he needs like an epiphany, a wake up call or something. But like he needs to watch video of last year because like every game I watch him, he's more locked up in the extracurriculars, the after the whistle type shit than going out there, making time and space, working with Matthews, working with Marner and the big boys and finding their way offensively. He's lost it, man.
Yeah, it's like I said, he doesn't know how to play that role that he's trying to play. The agitator, the getting under the skin, the being, the scrummy, scrappy kind of player that no one likes to play against. It's easy to play against him, man. He dives and pisses off the refs, tries to embarrass the ref, and screams in the refs' faces. They hate him. That's very clear. You're not going to get the benefit of the doubt at any point in time. He's not overly tough at all. He's not physical, and he tends to do dumb shit. So I mean, it's just none of it adds up to being effective. If you're going to play that role, do it smartly, like a Corey Perry does, and focus on your game. And when you get cheap shotted, if you're moving your feet and continue on, you're going to get the calls. If you want to get in guys' faces and chirp off and do little things behind the scenes that you can get away with, you might get some guys retaliating towards you, and they can parade to the box, and then you're effective by drawing penalties. It's not doing any of that stuff. He's doing the polar opposite and hurting his team. And there's no bigger example of that than the way he played last night. It was just what are you doing? You're killing yourself and you're killing your team out there. And he needs to make a big time adjustment when he gets back into this series.